Hello, lovely Aries. Thank you so much for joining me. This will be your full moon reading. This is the 28th of January and it's the wolf moon. So we're going to be asking first the oracle cards, then some tarot cards. What's coming up for you, my lovely Aries, you fire sign, you. And if you haven't already, we've got happy, wonderful. If you haven't already subscribed, then I'd be really grateful if you could. If you have subscribed, then I thank you very much. That's really great. I appreciate it immensely. Okay, we've also got mending. Okay, not sure which way that, yeah, it's going to stay up. Wasn't quite sure how I pulled that out. So, these two. Okay, that was easy. And we have exchanging gifts, so something else that Leo just had, and here and now. Now, this has come out, this card, I think about 4 times in the past 13 readings. So, you know, be present, people, be present. And we'll see what it means for you in a second. And we are going to use these ones again. So, back to these. What messages do we... here we go. Oh, nice. The Akashic Library's opened and we've got Orca Magic. And another one from here. Oh, 2 from here. Okay, let's have a look what they are. And we have Raised by Wolves, You Belong. So a nice wolf card for the wolf moon. And we have Mermaid in a Koi Pond. Rediscover your individuality, become the dragon. Wonderful. Okay, so I'm going to put you here and you here. And yeah, I think they're good for now. Okay, so we've got happy, and this is about unlocking the inner you. And I feel like you have started to find your child self again, your child joy. And I feel like a lot of you had been hiding it and had been fearful of exposing who you were, but I feel like you've just come out of your shell and just gone, that's who I am, and if you like me like this, you like me. If you don't, you don't. And I feel like this has been coming for a while because you've been doing a lot of mending, a lot of healing, a lot of working on yourself to really love yourself and really feel worthy of being respected just in your own right and in who you are. And I feel like a lot of you are working on gifts. I feel like you've been given definitely gifts of understanding, a lot of compassion. I feel like you have exchanged your knowledge on how you found joy and have been working with others on how they can find joy and peace. It might be through exercise, meditation. There's, I'm getting, you know, it might be through music. There's all different ways that I'm feeling resonating with you, that you have these gifts. It might be through intuition even. They're saying some of you it's intuition, some of it's music, some of it's like a counseling kind of energy that I'm getting. Some of it's movement, but it's all through you sort of sharing who you are with others and sharing your gifts, and they're just making your gifts stronger. And I still feel like you've got some ties with the past that you're still working on cutting. I still feel like you are mending, but this is helping you mend whatever you're doing, whatever gift you have found that you realise, you know, that you were hiding yourself from, that you thought, you know, was... Some of you felt guilt about this gift, and I'm not quite sure why, that it was just too, I don't know if it was too easy for you, if people didn't see it as a worthwhile job, or if, I'm just not quite sure what it is, but maybe you do know what they're trying to tell you. So let's pull down the... Okay, so I feel like that you have a lot of knowledge. I felt like you're very wise and you see through people and through their deceptions and through their insecurities and where their true self-lies. And I feel like this is something that you have used to help you connect with people, and this might have to do with your gift as well, that you can, you know, see into their, it's like seeing into their soul and really understanding. And I feel like you really do, once you grasp it off, because, well, it's like you just absorb it, and it's just like it becomes part of you, and it's like you've already, there's some of you that are just like, oh, I already knew that. I feel like I already knew that. I already had this understanding. And it's very much so. And it's like your natural instinct. They're showing like a natural instinct with animals, where you know how to approach them, you know what they need, you know what they're trying to communicate. It's like you don't need to be told, because it's an instinctual thing. And it's like when you start studying something you're drawn to, it's like, oh, I feel like I already have this information, I'm just unlocking it. And this is a feeling of, you finally feel like you found somewhere you belong. And I feel like you did feel like you didn't belong, and you felt out of place for such a long time. And this is the feeling of, you finally feel that you belong. But with you, I feel like they're pointing to this one, and they're saying, rediscover your individuality. And that's it, you're finding your own strength. And I feel like you lost that for a long time. Maybe you never felt like you had it. And it's like, this is like such strong cards for you. It's just like, you are finding your strength by yourself, and just feeling really happy and centered with yourself. And they're saying, you know, it's so important that you do take that time out and just go, you know what, I'm awesome, I'm amazing, and I'm working on myself, and I'm working on the project that I find valuable. And no matter what anybody else says, they're important to me. And I feel like you're just drawing in these people that are just like, oh my gosh, you're amazing, and I can't believe you can do that. And you're like, oh, I didn't know other people wanted me to do this, and I didn't know other people, you know, understood this, you know, that this was something that would bring joy and bring happiness and completeness. So anyway, we're going to have some tarot cards, see what else messages. But you know, I feel like there was just such a great sadness when you just weren't yourself, and now I just feel like you're opening up like this amazing flower, and this knowledge is just sort of seeping through you that you were hiding. And I feel like, I just feel like you were hiding before, in this inner wisdom, in this inner strength that you were, you know, you just tapped into. Okay, 7 of Pentacles. So I feel like that's just, some of you had to travel either in the past, or had partners have to travel in the past for finances. And I feel like some of you are traveling, have to travel a lot for business, and that's really exhausting. I feel like that is actually, you feel like that's the disconnect between forming because of the distance. I feel there's concern happening, and you're questioning the connection because of the and I do feel like it is to do with money, and they're just trying to get financially ahead. And I feel like there is travel, and there is a feeling of distance, and I feel like a separation. And I feel like this has allowed you really to find yourself, Aries, and it's actually been a good thing, because, you know, you've had time to work on yourself and actually really consider what's important to you, and really sort of strive for what you want rather than what others want for you, and to really sort of step out of the environment you're in. So we'll ask a little bit more about this relationship if we can, and just see where it's heading. If we can ask about Aries and this particular cards we've pulled. Oh, okay. So yeah, I feel this relationship is in a bit of a stage of rediscovering each other. A little bit of, I still feel a distance between some of you, and some of you have already separated yourself because you realised this isn't working with the new you. So this might be a talking about the past relationship. So this might be the reason that you're, you know, have found yourself and have been working on yourself. So this might be more in hindsight of what happened in your past. And yeah, the Lovers. So I feel like this is about finding. So I feel like this is actually what happened in the past, and it's only and it's what you needed, that you needed to be by yourself to find yourself, because of the fact that you, you know, you had to stand out alone to find that love connection. Some of you, I feel, you just had to separate to be able to find yourself, and some of you really just had to walked away and really had to sort of struggle to find the inner you. And yeah, I felt like some of you are still chained to the idea of that past relationship, and so haven't quite given up on it yet. So if this is resonating with you, it's just, they're just telling you that, you know, if you know something has, you know, passed its use by date, perhaps it's time to reevaluate and see what's working, because, you know, the sun is shining and it's a new day, and if you're a new you, then you deserve someone that, you know, can stand up and give you all the love you need. But some of you have separated and have come back together, and some of you still need to release the past, but most of you have really moved forward, found who you are at least, you know, have been searching for, and you're still healing that, but it's, you know, you're definitely working, moving forward, finding your happiness. I feel this young happy joy coming through, and this young self, but this strength and determination that I feel like you just haven't had before. And yeah, it's just wonderful. So Aries, I hope that has resonated with some of you, and I hope you've liked this reading. If you have enjoyed this, I'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe, like, or comment. That would be amazing, and I'd be very grateful. And hopefully I'll see you again soon. Have a lovely full moon. Lovely Aries.